After a long hiatus, JD Legend returns for a double live reaction to One Piece Chapter 1082 and 1083. But before we get to the recap, we must acknowledge the alter ego that has formed since his trip to Mexico. La Tortuga. Now, back to the chapter. Kuzan. We got his backstory with the Blackbeard Pirates. We saw Trafalgar Law off-screen by Marshall D. Teach, proving once again that JD and his merry band of rats have had their agenda proven right for a fourth time by Ichiro Oda. When will the world understand that whatever comes out of our mouths is the truth? The agenda lives on forever. But what does Oda have in store for us in the next 2 chapters? Find out right here on this JD Legend channel.
Can it be your faith in
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, it's the Don, it's the Godfather, it's the future Hall of Famer himself, back again after a long hiatus to give you guys and gals a live reaction to One Piece Chapter 1082 and One Piece Chapter 1083, because we have been sunbathing in the great beaches of Mexico. We are now suntanned as much as black people can be tanned. We are refreshed. I am now 30 years old, so now I am a fully grown adult to some people. But yeah, we're here now. We're here. So it's time to get back to, being a YouTuber, being the rat leader, the saint himself, the Don, the Godfather, the future Hall of Famer. Last chapter of One Piece, we had a great pack. We had a fantastic pack, and that was a law pack because it was needed. It was necessary. We were waiting for it. Blackbeard top 1, Kuzan staying with the Blackbeard Pirates, apparently Garp still GOAT. I'm pretty sure that's what happened last chapter, but I don't want to take too much time because we need to read chapter 1082 and then 1083. So without further ado, let's just get into the reading now and let's catch up to One Piece and see what Oda has in store for us today. I'm excited. I got my joy back. Let's go. We're moving on. Chapter 1082. Let's go and claim it. We have Chopper eating a bit of Zeus on the cover page. That's very interesting. All right, we'll continue on there. All right. Vice Admiral T-Bone was adored by civilians and Marines alike. News of his death shocked the world, but the Navy refused to comment on the details of the incident. T-Bone died? Oda confirming kills? Okay, rip T-Bone, rest in peace. We gotta like T-Bone, man. It was the last one to receive a Rashomon from Zoro. He hasn't used that move since. Rip T-Bone. Okay, so who killed him? That's the real question. That's what I need to figure out. Navy HQ. Have they caught the man who did it? No, not yet. But we're certain the culprit's family is bound to be pretty well off after this. What's the world coming to, Otsuru-san? The civilians we're sworn to protect are stabbing us in the back. He got stabbed by a civilian? He got killed by a civilian? Pirates aren't the only ones interested in money, We Marines have bounties on our heads now. It's only natural for people to come after us. Oh, this is because of Cross Guild. Okay. And apparently Zoro used Rashomon on Kuma, so the most memorable Rashomon, but yes. You hate to see it. Especially in a place like Pepe Kingdom, where over 1,000 die of starvation every year. It's no wonder he was killed there. Well, if they're dying from starvation, how about you do something about it? Maybe. Poverty and wealth. We all adapt to our circumstances. Not that I'm trying to defend the culprit, of course. Just noting that if this is what the darn clown had in mind, we've severely underestimated him. How can you protect and serve the people if you have to constantly look over your shoulder when you're around them? If we don't neutralize this cross guild group soon, this will kill the morale of every Marine and weaken the whole Navy. Shout out to Buggy. He know what he doing. Shout out to Buggy, bro. That's big baller moves he's making. Well, technically it's Crocodile, but still big baller moves. Buggy getting the clout. Hey, Hina, have you seen Garp? There's a new Res Cracker flavor I want him to try. He said he's off to save Kobe a few days ago. He's probably teamed up with Sword. Okay, so they're aware. Okay, so the Marines are aware of Sword. Pretty sure Kujaku's with him at least. Kujaku? Don't tell me they've gone to Hachinosu. What? So they didn't even know. Empty Buffs Island, New World. Good job crossing the seas and making it here. Thank you. Be proud. The Emperors of the Underworld are smiling because of you. Everyone is proclaiming the birth of a new star, a champion of evil. I heard my family receive the payment. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. You took down one of the Navy's finest vice admirals. You're evil charisma incarnate. Stop being so humbled. Yahaha. Your crazy stunt really shocked the Marines. They'll have your head for sure if they catch you. Ack. Even if I can't see my family ever again, it's better than watching them die of starvation. You know, honestly, I doubt he's the one who actually killed T-Bone. Or maybe he was. But I feel it. I feel it. I get it. I get why they did it. I mean, look at the suffering. Rest easy, friend. We'll take care of you as a fellow pirate. As a pirate? Get it? One of the emperors is taking you under his wing. The bombastic clown himself, Buggy-sama. He's on another level. The 2-bit pirates you've met before aren't fit to lick his boots. Never forget, this moment you're standing face to face with a living legend. Yeah, it's Buggy-sama in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. They chanting. He got his whole cult out here. Sorry to interrupt you, Barley-sama. You're so fresh. That makes me sound like some kind of cereal. That's actually hilarious. We finished it, sir. A ship worthy of the Cross Guild. Leave the ship to me. I've got some talented shipwrights under me. Oh my god. Yo, the ship is fire. Making you the figurehead was the obvious choice, Chairman Buggy. It turned out great. You'd expect. Look at the fear in his eyes, Lord. Look at the fear. He's like, I am finished. Yo. That nigga Buggy said, oh, worry, nah, it's over. Bro, he said, yo, wallahi, free me, bro. Yeah, exactly. He said, wallahi, it wasn't me. Wallahi, please. Wallahi, I'm finished. Yo, that is funny as hell, man. He said, you expect us to use this thing? Let's take this to the meeting room. Look at this nigga's face. He said, I hate it here, Lord. Oh my God, that is so funny, dog. You love to see it. Let's hear it for the greatest ship ever. You guys really outdid yourselves in the meeting room. So why did they beat him again? And then they hung his head up again. This is so toxic. They abusing this man off screen. Buggy getting folded, son. Oh man, I feel bad for him. They must have stomped him out, son. This is crazy. Public awareness of Cross Guild is growing as planned. The Navy is starting to understand the threat we pose. ... We need to have unparalleled influence to form our utopia and become a strong military state. But before all that, we need to establish our overwhelming power, right? This is wrong. This isn't how I wanted my life to go. This nigga regretting it. And to do that, we've got to find a way to gather an enormous amount of it. Enormous amount of wealth. You're saying we need wealth and power, right? I may be out of line here, and I know you may do away with me for saying this, but how can you call yourself pirates with schemes like that? What did this, yo, Mihawk said, what did that cockroach say, nigga? Yo, why Mihawk talking like that? He said, who is this nigga? Like, who I am? I'm Mihawk. What? Yo, Mihawk was upset, bro. He said, bruh, you're doing it all backwards. You must have heard, right? You know Red Hair is making his move too. We used to be on the Pirate King's crew together, but circumstances prevented us from going to Lav Tail with the others. Now tell me, way back when, what did you guys want to be? When I sailed with Shanks, he shone so brightly with potential, I knew I couldn't measure up, so I let go of my dream. 24 years ago, the day Gold Roger was executed. You said it yourself, didn't you, Shanks? You said your crew would reach Laugh Tale one day. Yeah, but I've changed my mind, for now at least. I'm not ready to go for it yet. What? But I'm still gonna be a pirate. You're not the next generation's king? I misjudged you, Shanks. Come with me, Buggy. I'm not going to work under you, you coward. Don't you care about following in Captain Rogers' footsteps? You haven't forgotten, have you? It's your fault I lost that treasure map. I still haven't forgiven you for that. You better watch your back next time we meet. That no-good Shanks is finally making his move, but what good is it now? I don't know why, but somehow, through luck or chance or whatever, we're on equal footing again. And if that's the way it is, I may as well go ahead and say it. I want to be king of the pirates. Buggy, I was unfamiliar with your game. I kind of like this poise, Buggy. I kind of like this bravado, the speech. He dropped some lore on us and just said it, bro. Like, I know you the strongest swordsman in the world. Crocodile, I know you the GOAT. But I got dreams too, damn it, and I want it now. For this, Buggy stands congratulations. This is a good one. If we're not getting power scaling feats, this is a good agenda feat for the character of Buggy. So Buggy stands, you caught a W today for the agenda. There it is. The Buggy agenda moved forward today. It moved forward. It did. Congratulations. It did. Respect to the character. We take character stocks as well. Absolutely. We definitely take character stocks. Shout out to Buggy. All right, bet. Wealth, power. Why stop there when we can have it all? Let's go for it. Let's go and claim the ultimate treasure. Why did he fall down? Wait, yeah. I can't believe you're deluded enough to buy your own con. Remember, we're only letting you keep the title because it benefits us. You think we're just going to carry you to the top? We're not playing pirates here. This is serious business. You don't have a clue, let alone a plan. Do you really expect us to go pick fights with red hair, Blackbeard, and Straw Hat? It's a scramble for the treasure. We only need to beat them to it. Let me show you. There are some words that light a fire in the heart of every pirate, and it's because they all set sail for the same reason. Clack. Okay. Listen up, men. Stop it, Buggy. Huff, huff. What dream drove you to sea? Chairman Buggy wants to give us back that spark. Oh man, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Every moment you cling to life might be your last. So why ignore that screaming? Why ignore that? All right, we're gonna say this properly. Every moment you cling to life might be your last. So why ignore that screaming urge inside you? If you gave up because the reality of it was too daunting, now's your chance. It's time for us to set sail, to reach out and grasp what we all desire most. It's time for us to finally go and claim the One Piece. And he's got everybody roaring. Crocodile is rattled. Mihawk is like, nigga, no! Shout out to Buggy. Shout out to Buggy. Shout out. Shout out to Buggy. I respect this. I respect this. I respect this. I do respect this, and I love this. Okay, on to the next panel. What you think about ship? It enemy or what? Who it be? Kamabaka Queendom. Grand Line. Is it word clash clang? Want to bet on it? I wager it's an enemy who's in. Sounds good to Meiji. I'll put 1 mil on it being Sabo making a safe return. You what? Oh, we got vice captains of the revolutionaries. Ushiano. We have Ushiano, Ahiru. Wait. Ooh. Okay, so. All right. We have a Giamble, and we have Giron. We need to start new conversations. We need to start new conversations. This Ahiru chick, Bello Betty's captain, vice captain. We need to start new agendas. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm being moved. I'm being moved. I'm being moved aggressively. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being moved. I don't know, Bellows baddies. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm being moved by her a little bit. I know the Lord is watching. The Lord is watching. I'm not gonna lie. The Lord's watching. Let's readjust. The Lord is watching. Better than Kid? I agree. Dragon, Eva, Sabo's back. Okay, so Sabo's back. All right, bet. SSO, he made it home okay? Thank goodness. I knew something was up when you said you'd bet $1 million. I ain't coughing up a single berry. Nah, I'll wring it out of you. Oh, you used that spyglass, didn't you? What spyglass? You think you can get away with it by eating them? Welcome back, Sabo. Okay. He's like, whiz, clank. Sabo, I was about to shoot you. That's funny as hell. Glad you didn't. Everything okay, hero? Were you worried? Maybe a little. Sabo, you safe. Me happy. All right, whatever that nigga is. That's a Lulusian ship. Lulusia. We're gonna say Lulusia because I'm not gonna try and pronounce it correctly. Lulusia, you mean? That country that vanished? I'll explain later. For now, please help these guys. Sabo-kun. You just went radio silent. How could you do that to us? My bad, Koala. I couldn't get my hands on an encrypted transponder snail. All my calls would have been monitored. I used the usual 3-beat code to signal. I was alright. Didn't you hear? I wasn't even on Lulusia when it happened. You made me so worried. Okay, so we're seeing, so there's Koala. Look at Sabo using observation hockey to dodge her kicks. That's hilarious. Sabo, why are all you boys like that? Morley, don't scare us like that. I remember you losers from Lulusia. You've come a long way. It's a real shame what happened to your homes. But I heard you were hoping to join our cause? Yes, ma'am. First things first, get some rest. We'll straighten you out afterwards. Okay. Okay, so now we're here for dialogue. This is good. We're here for dialogue. I heard about Kuma. Sorry about that. We've let everyone's work go to waste. Don't worry. I know you two are taking it the hardest. He might have been programmed to return to Mary Joa's as a contingency. Sabo, you don't want the captains hearing what you've got to say? Yeah, just hearing it might put our life at risk. What the hell? There was some major trouble at the Reverie. I'll tell you all about what really happened at the Holy Land of Mary Joa. Okay, all right, okay. I hope he addresses it next chapter because I need this. We're going straight to next chapter. We're not going to waste time. We're going straight to next chapter. Let's move forward. Straight to the next chapter. 1083. Truth about that day. Okay. It's time. 1083. Here we go. The truth about that day. We got a Doflamingo cover story. He's tending to a fallen chick. Look at Dofi with a soft side. Who knew he had a soft side? Okay. We accomplished everything we set out to do. Kamabaka Queendom. All 3 objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the Celestian Dragon's symbol. We rescued Kuma-san and freed as many slaves as possible. Finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. Ooh. So what was the fallout? It was nothing to sneeze at, but we got the world's attention, and the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in 12 nations where we held strong influence, 8 which were successful. Well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished, the kingdom of Lulusia. Okay. Or Lulusia. Lucia, whatever. All right, so this is good. Good start. The headline censored everything, but the 7 others have all declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their resources. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Mary Joa. They say the Holy Land high up location makes it an impenetrable fortress, but we'll see how they like living under siege. They'll finally get a taste of what it's like to live in poverty and go hungry. Hee-haw! That's what I call a result. Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They must be struggling by now. So I'm gonna pause right here. This is what warfare looks like. This is like reading a chapter of Kingdom. Small, tactical warfare. You starve them. You take away their freedom. Take away their slaves. Take away their prize slave. Let them all know. Okay, and then take away their land. Like this is great. They're starving them. This is out of the Ocean playbook. These few good men are cooking. Shout out to the revolutionaries and shout out to Dragon showing his military prowess as a general. General Dragon and his commanders. I like this. This is good. Eat the rich, like they say. As expected, they're not a foe who will take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's Knights? Why does that look like Shanks? Why does that look like Shanks? Why does that look like Shanks? Somebody tell me. You'll smell that? I smell cheese. I smell a rat. And not the good kind either. Not like us. We're good rats. But this one. I smell a rat. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. I don't like this. God's Knights. So there's another level. There's another level. There's a special force for the Celestial Dragons. You realize you will be their number one target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? I'm not too hot on that name. It doesn't matter what the truth behind Cobra's assassination is. The news reports have made you a hero already. In the eyes of revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. While there are certainly many malignant, power-hungry despots who deserve that reputation, there are a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. And Arabasta's King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuances like that. This might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. It's what it called living in a gray world. The ends justify the means. That's the philosophy they are living by. Sabo moving gray. He not moving black and white. Sabo moving gray. He knows. For the cause, for the good of the colony. He knows. The resolve is strong. Great character moment for Sabo. I love that. Love that color. My favorite color is gray. It's actually blue, but my favorite color when it comes to character moments is gray. I love this. My, you really are unshakable. Then spit it out already. What really happened? Is there a truth behind this? Oh my God, he's right there. He's right next to Cobra. We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation because we all wanted to believe in you. Over a month ago, at the home of the gods in the holy land of Mary Joa, not long after the reverie began, They're attacking the home of the gods. Get out here and help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. We're under attack. It's the 4 captains. The intruders are with the Revolutionary Army. Okay, here we go. This is outrageous. First they attacked our beloved symbol, and now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Does the jealousy of these vermin know no bounds? I don't even want to keep the heads. Just dispose of them at once. After that, summon all those dreadful bodyguards and have them executed. Those miserable wretches allowed this to happen on their watch. You depraved snail, I told you to hurry. What would you do if something were to happen to me? Oh my God, this is sick. I've had enough. I'll just walk myself. Consider yourself fired, you useless piece of trash. So then someone swooped in, took the gun. It was Caruso. Oh, it's Karasu. Okay, you love to see it. My gun. Who do you think you are? Crone Scoot. Escape east of the city. What? Okay, it's the Revolutionary Army. And it looks like he just got shot. Okay, so he got shot. Get St. Plumbing. St. Plumbing is hilarious. Get St. Plumbing to safety. Let's riddle this scum with bullets. Blast him till there's nothing left. Huh? Don't tell me there's really nothing left. He ate oh, he's made of soot. Oble soot. Oh, so he's a Logia. That's kind of clean, I ain't gonna lie. Soot Logia is interesting. Okay, that's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. His powers are clean too. Oh, that's raw. Think of it as just another crocodile. Think of it as like another version of crocodile. That's kind of clean. Like, actually, let's look up the definition of soot real quick. Because I know it's black ash. Soot is a black powdery or flaky substance consisting largely of amorphous carbon produced by incomplete burning of organic matter. That is interesting because you can do a lot with a carbon-based ash. Oh my God, you can do a lot with that. That's cool as shit. Oh, he can do a lot with that. I'm not gonna lie. Because if he can harden that soot, ooh, that's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of clean. That might be better than crocodile's fruit. That's kind of clean. Ooh, Oda, okay, he's in his bag. That's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Ah, okay, these revolutionaries moving me a little bit. All right. Laser shooter. Hurry up and gather at the east side of the city. We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can thank us when you're free. So then everything exploded over there. Southern captain of the Revolutionary Army, Lindenberg. They're really going at it over there. Hurry up. They're headed this way. Release everyone now. Leave it to me. Crow reckon. So okay, so it's Karasu versus Fujitora. Whoa, Morley is fighting Green Bull. Wait a minute. Oh my, this boy sure likes to play rough. Morley, you're the ones destroying the city. Just cough up where your leader went off to. You shouldn't sniff around and stalk people like that, you dirty little perv. You're as bad as him. Watch where you're swinging. Rikugyu, you bastard. I'll see it that you hang if any of us get hurt. Damn, it's impossible to fight here. Get out of the way already. Fujitora, what do you think you're doing? I'm calling in a meteor strike. Don't be an idiot. That's a terrible idea. There are 2 admirals here. If we were anywhere but the home of gods, that'd be more than enough power to turn this battlefield upside down. Okay. Even if you ignore the handicap, the revolutionary captains are doing well to stand their ground. Just goes to show they're no pushovers. Oh, look at all the CP9 agents. Stop up, all y'all Blue Node, Khalifa, okay. So, let's make this important. They're making it very clear that the Admirals can't go all out because of Mary Jo attacks. We all assumed that. So I would say don't get too excited. To me, that's a fair excuse. They're mildly nerfed. The agenda says differently. When we use logic, we know they're nerfed. But what does the agenda say? Yonkos over Admirals. That's what it says. Continue. We're moving on. There it is. Don't make excuses. The agenda says Yonkos over Admirals. The agenda says Admiral stands are down. Again. Admirals take another L. Again. It's over. I don't want to hear this no more. I don't want to hear this no more. Protect and serve. I wouldn't protect any of them niggas. I would have killed them. What would have Garp done in that situation? Garp would have said, LOL, I hope y'all die. Y'all should have reigned. You shouldn't have been here. You shouldn't have been rats. Oh well, boo-hoo, cry, hold. That's what I would have said. Hold. Anyway, let's continue. Sabo, don't you have the keys to these collars yet? I just found out where they keep them. It won't be long. Huff huff. Lindenberg, what's up? Kuma's in Pangea Castle too. What? I just spotted him with that dumb father and son duo, St. Rosewald and Charlos. They must still be looking to get revenge for what we heard about at the public courtyard. What the hell? I'll make her my pet. He hasn't given up on getting Shirahoshi. I won't forgive them for using Kuma-san like this. Yeah, we won't let them get away with it. Morley, make sure everything is ready. Okie dokie. Huff huff. Father. So here's Bonnie. Can't you buzz off? I'd rather have Vice Admiral Garp's help. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Like you protected Shirahoshi? Oh wait, you didn't. And that creep's definitely going to target her again. I'm afraid only King Cobra has been permitted an audience with the 5 elders. But ... Cough, cough. Shaka, Pell. This won't take long, and it would be tedious for you to wait outside. It'd be a much better use of your time to look out for Vivi. She's always been a mischievous one. You can't let her out of your sight for a second. What is the purpose of this meeting? Oh, Oda, stop doing this to me. Oda, stop doing this to me. Why is it always when I get excited? You start doing this again. You start doing this again. When will it end, Oda? When will it end? No break, but still. I should have stayed in Mexico for another week. Because I'm not gonna lie, reading these 2 chapters back to back was fantastic. But this is Blue Ball Piece. It's not One Piece. This is Blue Ball Piece. I can't take this no more. This is unreal. I'm not gonna lie, man, like, reading these 2 chapters back to back was great. I'm glad I read them back to back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. This was exciting. I'm upset. Because you imagine reading this chapter and then the next chapter after this all at once, like one book. It would have been elite. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. These 2 chapters were great. Buggy's character moment, fantastic. Sabo's character moment, fantastic. Revolutionary Army feats, fantastic. Admiral agenda, dead. Buggy agenda, up. Yonko agenda, up. Revolutionary Army agenda, up. Dragon agenda, down because he still ain't do nothing besides be a general. I told you that nigga's only a political piece. He ain't got no damn power. He probably does because they got the God Knights. But the agenda says differently. We got the God Knights. Red-haired rat. Shanks stocks are looking shaky. The Shank stocks are looking shaky. Because if he's a rat, I will be there no matter what. Because here's how we're going to spin this agenda. This is going to be legendary, guys. People say stupid things. Let me move this mic over here real quick. People say stupid things about Blackbeard not having Conqueror's Haki because he does dirty tricks. Basically, he doesn't have Conqueror's Haki because he's a pirate. He's not righteous. He doesn't do the right thing. He's not headstrong. All this other nonsense. He schemed his way to the top. But God forbid your hero, your king, Shanks, has been a rat this entire time. God forbid. I will bury all of you rats that said Blackbeard doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. I will finish you. I will finish you. And then I'll finish the Shank stands. And I'll bury them for good. Because your hero ended up being a rat the whole time. And not the good kind of rats. Not the rats that just dance around and be merry and spew agendas everywhere and laugh and enjoy ourselves. You saw in one of my last shorts, you saw Murphy, who was a rat the whole time. We didn't know she was a rat until we had the stream. And then you see what the purest form of a rat, right then and there, creating an agenda out of nowhere. That's what it means to be a rat. But Shanks, not the good kind. Not the good kind. Shout out to Murphy. He's a rodent. He's not a rat. Exactly. He's a rodent. Two different things. The Merry Band. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. The chapter was fantastic. But until then, that is the end of this double live reaction. Thank you guys for waiting. We are back on schedule. Things will be moving forward from here. I appreciate you guys dearly, and I will catch you guys on the next chapter reaction. Until next time, we are out. Take care.